Welcome to Learn Tech Today English. Learn today, understand better, and succeed tomorrow.
Imagine this for a second. You're riding a bicycle as hard as you possibly can. I mean, your legs are completely burning, but you are barely moving an inch. Why? Because you're pedaling into a massive 50-mile-per-hour wind. Now, imagine simply turning that bike around and letting that exact same wind push you forward. Suddenly, you barely have to pedal at all and you are absolutely flying. Welcome to Learn Tech Today English. In today's explainer, we're answering a really crucial question in the simplest possible way. How do you evaluate if a market is actually growing before you launch your next tech product or business?
You know, when choosing who to sell your AI tools, software, or services to, a lot of people only look at how much money the audience has. But evaluating the growth of your market, that is the ultimate cheat code for success. Business is hard enough on its own, and markets move incredibly fast, so you really have to find a market that gives you a natural advantage. A declining market is a massive headwind. It turns every single effort you make into a brutal, exhausting struggle. But a growing market? That acts like a tailwind. It naturally pushes your business forward, making literally all your efforts move faster and accelerating your success.
We often fall into the trap of thinking that if a business is just staying steady, it's doing okay. But there's a pretty jarring reality we have to face here. Maintenance is a total myth. You cannot simply coast. If your company isn't actively growing, it is actively dying. You can't just maintain the status quo because the market around you is constantly, relentlessly expanding.
And to put that into perspective, just think about the number 9%. The stock market naturally grows at an average of 9% a year. So the bottom line is this: if your chosen industry isn't beating this 9% baseline just to keep up, you are fundamentally falling behind. To truly succeed, you absolutely need an audience size that is constantly expanding way beyond that baseline.
So let's talk about fighting a dying market and the very real danger of headwinds. I want to share a cautionary tale about a brilliant software entrepreneur named Lloyd. He built this incredible digital ad service that was specifically designed for newspaper websites. And it was a fantastic offer. He only charged them a percentage of the revenue he added, so it was pure profit for the papers.
But here's the crazy part. Despite Lloyd's amazing product, his no-brainer offer, and his completely natural sales skills, his business just kept declining. It was utterly exhausting for him. He tried every single angle to fix it, but nothing worked. Why? Well, when he finally evaluated the data, the picture was pretty grim. The entire newspaper industry was shrinking by 25% every single year.
He was fighting a massive headwind, and it was quite literally impossible to win. And this brings us to a huge takeaway that you have to remember. You simply cannot fight a dying market, no matter how good your tech is or how amazing you are at sales. If the market is dying, your business is going to die right along with it. Lloyd eventually had to downsize that company, realizing that the market was the core problem all along.
Okay, let's flip the script. We're moving on to finding expanding audiences, or the Tailwind pivot. Let's accelerate things a bit and look at a real-world pivot to show you exactly what a massive tailwind looks like in action.
Imagine you are building a brand new AI relationship coaching app. Your gut instinct might be to target young college students, right? But if we actually evaluate the data and contrast that instinct against targeting, say, second half of life coaching for senior citizens, the entire picture changes. Think about it. College students generally have a pretty low pain level when it comes to long-term relationship coaching, low buying power, and their market growth is basically stagnant. But senior citizens, they are often experiencing high pain if they find themselves alone, they have the high buying power needed to afford your tech, and crucially, their demographic is actively expanding.
And that perfectly demonstrates an undeniable demographic tailwind. Statistically speaking, there are more people turning 65 each year than there are turning 20. This means the senior citizen demographic is physically expanding every single day. If you align your tech with this expanding audience, you are mathematically guaranteeing that tomorrow will bring you more potential customers than today.
Which brings us to the market evaluation framework. Basically, how to stop playing on hard mode. Now that we've seen the immense power of a tailwind, let's break down the exact criteria you need to evaluate an expanding audience for your own business.
There are 4 non-negotiable indicators that prove a market is actually worth your time and effort. First up, massive pain. Your target audience must not just want, but desperately need a solution. Second, purchasing power. They must actually have the money in the bank to pay you what you're worth. Third, easy to target. You need to be able to find them effortlessly. Think specific social media groups or industry associations. And fourth, the one we are zeroing in on today, growing. The audience size absolutely must be actively expanding.
So let's quickly recap the actionable steps for you to take today. Step 1, look for demographic shifts with expanding audiences, just like that senior citizen example. Step 2, ensure you can beat that natural 9% baseline market growth. Step 3, check if the industry is shrinking so you can avoid those brutal headwinds that caught Lloyd. And step 4, align your product with a massive demographic tailwind. Remember, as AI makes building products easier and faster than ever before, your true competitive advantage won't just be your code. It will be your ability to align your tech with unstoppable market forces.
Which leaves us with this final provocative thought. Stop fighting the wind and let a growing market do the heavy lifting for you. By taking the time to evaluate if a market is truly growing, you stop playing business on hard mode. You completely avoid dying industries, and you build your tech solutions for expanding audiences that will naturally pull your business towards success. If you found this explainer helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Learn Tech Today English. Make sure to turn on that bell icon so you never miss our latest AI and tech updates. See you in the next explainer.